I'm gonna push forward, keep moving along. Strengthen my heart, got me singing this song. I see the end, man, I ain't got that long. Ain't no turning back. Didn't come this far to turn back around. Going all the way, they don't stop me now. I'm rising up and I ain't looking down. Ain't no turning back.
Good evening. How's it going, everyone? How are y'all doing today? I'm doing great. Once again, kind of running a little late behind, but please do forgive me. But I am here and I'm ready to go through chapter 4 with you tonight. So if you guys are ready, if you'd like to pull out your Bibles, if you have yours with you ready, and we can read along. And we'll read the whole chapter and then we'll go back and we'll read several of the verses and then discuss them. So chapter 4 in Proverbs, he says, "Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law, for I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. Neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom, I have led thee in right path. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, and pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline thy ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips. Put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor the left. Remove thy foot from evil. So in the beginning, he opens up with, in the beginning of chapter 4, he opens up saying, Hear ye children, the instruction of a father, to attend to no understanding. So he's telling you, listen up, so you can understand what he's trying to tell us, right? He says, For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. Neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor. When thou doest embrace her, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. So he's telling you, when you receive and obtain the wisdom and instructions, keep it and never lose it. Because by living with his wisdom and knowledge for the rest of your days will be longer. They will be through him. You won't have any headaches or stress or harsh doings. You know nothing wicked or evil can happen to you because you stay away from it. You remove yourself from it. You don't put yourself in it. You don't get involved with it. So therefore you can't do it, and he's telling you over and over, once you receive this, remove yourself. Do not put yourself back in a situation where you're going to keep on falling. Because if you keep on falling, guess what? You are just the same as the person that denies Christ, or denies God. You're the same. You're put in the same category. So away with you. So if you know Christ and you were saved, but yet you're still doing sin, well, you're not righteous either. Just like I was still doing sin. Yes, I was saved, but I was still doing sin. So me being saved, I should know better. I should not be doing sin because I know better. I already have his wisdom, his knowledge, and I have understanding, and I take all his teachings he gave me, and I kept them, and I lived all my days since I'm being saved with those teachings. But I was still sinning, so I need to be corrected, and now I have been corrected, and now is why I come to you to help you be corrected, or if you don't know him, to help you understand him, or to help you get that passion or that fire, to the urge to actually go knock and see for yourself. Don't wait till it's too late, because he's already said it in the first chapter. You wait till it's too late, and it's too late. Goodbye. You know what I mean? He's going to turn you away. He's going to turn all of us away. Don't wait that long. Do it now. Do it now. You know what I mean? Especially if you feel it, do it now. So he's saying, keep all the wisdom, his commandments. Keep it within you, in your heart, so you will never lose them. So therefore, your heart will always be pure of love, because you take all his teachings and you lock them in there, and therefore you'll have a pure heart. You'll never get tainted or spoiled again. When you're first born, you have a tainted heart. Everybody does. But once you go to Christ and you are reborn again and saved, you got a brand new heart. So now it's time for you to start taking all his teachings, his wisdom, his understanding. Once he tells you, okay, I forgive you, it's you are born again. You will feel all the old stuff be removed from you, and it will be a clean slate. I promise you, you'll feel the clean slate. Now is when you take all his wisdom and knowledge and you lock them into your heart, so you have a pure heart that can never go wicked. Yes, your mind, and yes, you may walk crooked, but your heart it'll never stray, because you locked in all his teachings and wisdom in here. So you'll always have it. Now it's up to us to continue to fight every day, to say no to the temptations or to the sin, and to do right every day, and to not fall back into the things of the world and the things that are here to destroy us and to make us lose our vision, and to get our vision blurred and to stray us away, so we go into destruction. So we have to quit the sin, so we have to remove ourselves. He's telling you, once you have this, you already understand, and you know who's of wicked and who's of sin, and what their true intentions are. You'll see it. Do away with them. Whether they're friends, family, I cannot stress it enough. Do away with them. Just let them go. Don't let somebody else choose your faith in the end. Choose your own faith. Be your own person. Don't worry about what anybody says. Do you. Go out there and knock. I promise you, he'll answer. He may not answer right away, but he will answer you. How much do you want it? If he doesn't answer the first day, then you better knock tomorrow. If he doesn't answer then, keep on knocking. How much do you want it? You want it just like you want the things of the world? Well, me personally, I do. So I continue to walk with him. I don't care what anybody else out here says. They can say all they want. In the end, it's you know what I mean? My choice is what gets me where I'm going. In the end, their choices are going to get them where they're going. So I'm not going to let anybody make me stray away. I don't care what people think. That's fine. I know the truth. So I will stick with the truth. And that's why I come and do this, to tell you to come find the truth and find it for yourself. Don't just believe me, find it for yourself. Go knock. So we'll pick up back off at verse 11 and then finish it off. He says, I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. So when you get that, those things will help you to walk straight. You know, yeah, I was walking crooked. I was still doing sin, right? But I knew better. So it was like, I woke up and I was just like, enough is enough. What am I doing? I know I'm upsetting him. I know he's getting upset with me because I already have his teachings. I already know his wisdom and knowledge. And I know to remove myself from people that are going to make me stray away. And I've done that. That's why I live the life I live, but I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? Because my relationship with God is way more important than the relationship on this earth. I promise you it is. And so I knew better. So it's like one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm putting my foot down, because if I keep on living my life like how your mother or grandmother's preachers or priests are teaching the word of the Lord, well, they're going to bring a lot of people down to destruction, because God's telling you in here, yes, I'm loving and forgiving, but I'm of wrath and correction. So if you think you can just go do what you want and not get corrected, well, we're wrong. So therefore, I know better. I'm still doing sin. He's going to correct me. And if I didn't wake up and be like, whoa, that's enough, I could have easily obtained my first class ticket back to hell. Although I was saved, it doesn't matter if you were saved or not. He's telling you, remove yourself from all evil and sin. Whatever it is that may make you fall, remove yourself. It doesn't matter if it's people that may make you, remove yourself. It doesn't matter who they are. Do it. He's not playing around. He's being serious. I love you, but I'm going to correct you. And if you don't listen, and I'm giving you my teachings and the wisdom and the knowledge, and you don't listen, by all means, I don't want to be on the other side of his wrath. I don't want to feel it. So I hope if you know him, you don't want to feel it either. And if you don't know him, well, you could still feel it. So I would suggest you go knocking and get to know him before you don't have a choice. Right now you have a choice. You still wake up every day. So you have a choice to go knock. You have a choice to go seek. You still have a chance. You can do it. But it's up to you. Nobody can do it for you. I can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. But just when the end of times is, remember, he says, if you wait till it's too late, away with you. Yeah, you'll see him, but he's going to say, no, I don't know you. Bye. So there you go. You're gone. Get your first class ticket right in the hot seat. You're gone. Why take those chances? You know what I mean? Why wait till the end to see, oh, well, it's a coin toss. You know what I mean? Let me see if I make it in or not. When you have the opportunity to know you'll make it in, you have the opportunity to go seek him, be forgiven, learn from him, and live the way he wants us to live, and you can be forgiven. And yes, he knows we're going to stumble, and yes, he knows we'll fall, and yes, he knows we'll sin some more. But as long as you wake up every day and you tell him I'm sorry, and and you pray to him, and you talk to him and tell him you need the strength, tell him you need him, because he knows you need him. Without him, you are nothing, but with him, we are something. And that is truth. So we need him. We need his strength. We need him to be able to help us turn away from the temptations and the sin. We need him. You need him through everything you want to do on this earth. It's just the way it is. So you got to get on board or get lost. You know what I mean? And I hope you don't become a lost soul. So get on board. So we'll pick it back up, and he says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. So he's saying, don't go in the path of the evil men. Like I was saying, whatever you know it is that makes you sin, move yourself from them. He's telling you right here, don't go hang out with them. Don't hang out with the ones that are doing the evil things and the mischief things and the things you know deep down inside are wrong. Don't go hang out with them. Away with them. Leave them alone. Because they have sleepless nights. They cannot sleep unless they do some harm or something bad or wicked to somebody else. Then they can sleep. Because it's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like that's for something else to get more deep into later. But this is just, we gotta take it steps by steps. Can't throw everything at you. So he says, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness, they know not at what they stumble. So he's telling you, the wicked ones don't even know what it is that makes them be wicked. They're so into their evil and their sin that they've done it so much and they haven't, strayed away from it or asked for forgiveness, so they just are becoming more wicked. Because the more sin you do, the more you fall, the more you stumble, right? The more dirtier you become. And so if you're just living life full of sin, because we're all born sinners. So if you, from birth till however old you are now, if you are just constantly sinning every day, well, you start becoming tainted and wicked, not even knowing, You may not have wanted to choose that path, but, you were just stuck in the world living. So it happens. So he's saying right here that those wicked ones, they don't even know what causes them to stumble because they're just so used to the sin. It's just like, it's an everyday thing. They wake up and boom, sin. You know what I mean? They don't know what's happening. It's just normal. It's normal to them. So they wouldn't even know that they're sinning because they're used to it. So he says, my son, attend to my words, incline thy ear unto my sayings, let them not depart from thy eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips, put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. So he's telling us right here, over and over. Take his wisdom and his knowledge, and keep it in your heart. Get away from the one that talks false, or the one that talks foolish. Remove yourself from them. And the ones that walk their own paths and just want to do their own things with the world, leave them. Because they will make you stumble. So therefore, do not look to your left and do not look to your right. Just remove yourself completely from evil. Completely remove yourself from people that sin. Doesn't matter who they are. If you know they're doing wrong, and you know when you hang out, and when you hang out with them, you're going to do wrong, stop hanging out with them. That's what he's telling you. Stop. Just stop. Doesn't matter if they're long life friendships or your family. It doesn't matter. Remove yourself from them because you will stumble. He's telling you right here, no matter what, you will stumble. Because it is what it is. Just pay attention to your life. When you're around people, you do it. You know what I mean? You may say like, like for me instance, I stopped drinking, right? And then I started going back hanging around with people that drank. And at first I was like, yeah, I'm strong. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I'm not drinking. No, thank you. I don't drink. But the more I just kept on hanging out, if that's all they're doing, eventually you're going to start doing it. And sure enough, I started drinking again. So therefore he's like, you know what? I already told you. Why are you still putting yourself in that situation? If you keep putting yourself in that situation, well then that's on you. You know what I mean? I've already gave you my wisdom and knowledge, Adrian. Why are you not listening? You know what I mean? So it's like, well, I know better. So I'm going to, I haven't drank for just over 2 years, maybe? Just a little over 2 years. So I've been sober for 2 years. Like, I don't need it no more. I don't have the taste for it. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think about it. So I'm removing myself from anybody that does things that may cause me to stumble. Because he tells me to, and he tells all of us to. If you want to keep with him, remove yourself from anybody that makes you do sin. Once you do that, now you can start your journey with him. You can start start your relationship, a new relationship with just you and him, and get close. And he will teach you more and more and more. And he will let you know what's right, what's wrong, and you will see it, in this world. You know what I mean? Before you it's hard to explain. I wish I could get into it so where you can really truly understand. But like I said, we'll just take it step by step. Let's go slow. We're only in the fourth chapter, so we'll take it slow. But he's already laying it on you. He's letting you know from the first 4 chapters. He's like, hey, you come to me, you get my wisdom and knowledge. When you get it, you better keep it, and you better remove yourself from whatever. Because although you're saved, you can still catch the wrath and the correction, just like anybody else can. Even if they don't know God, they'll get the wrath and correction. And if you know God, and even though we were saved, you can still get the wrath and correction. Our Father is a powerful Father, and he's not messing around. He's not messing around. He doesn't have time for flaws. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like I say, I am God's employee, but to this day, I have not yet been employee of the month because I still chose to sin, this and that. But I've always kept his words in my heart, never lost them. But now I'm, now it's like, no more. You know what I mean? I know better. I'm not going to be his bad employee. You know what I mean? I'm going to go for employee of the month. I'm going to be his employee of the month, and do a good job. And I'm going to do my best to be employee of the year if I can. And then as many days and years as I still have in this earth, I'm going to plan to be the best employee. I know I'm going to fall. He knows I'm going to fall. He knows I may, but as long as I talk to him, I shouldn't be able to. As long as I tell him, hey, I need your strength, I need your energy, he'll give it to me. You know what I mean? So that's what you need, that relationship. You got to clear your body. You got to remove yourself of the toxins and the things of this world. Open your vision, open your ears, go up to him, let him in. You know what I mean? He's there. You just got to want him to enter you. So depends how long you've been living your life of just on your own. Probably depends on how long it's going to take for him to answer the door. But just make sure you don't stop knocking every day until he answers. So eventually he answers, I promise you. That's one promise I can give you. He didn't answer the first day for me, I promise you that. But he will eventually answer. How much do you want? So he's letting us know, these first 4 chapters, he's not messing around. It means business. If you want it, you can receive it. You knock, you will open. You ask, you will get it. But once you get it, don't lose it. And once you get it, become a good employee. Don't do like me. Don't still continue to do sin. Remove yourself from sin. He can't stress it enough. He can just over and over continue to remove yourself from the wicked. Remove yourself from the
I'm turning back on me, cause I'm on a mission, I know my destiny. I'm so here to be the realest of the finishes, but the people keep on testing me. But they won't take my last breath from me, cause I keep the 300. See, 1 to the road, 1 to the people, 1 to me. That's real G. Maybe what you mean, I say if I hit in the streets, I keep it cool, I every beat, but the haters keep on testing me. It gets up, but I still turn the other cheek. I keep it pushing, I keep my hustle times straight. Even when I'm down on my feet, I stay grinding. I keep it pushing cause I'm losing time, man. I keep my passion real full, all the way on the gas. Driving down that righteous path, getting on that devil's ass. Turn around, I'm on my path, put him up, don't do a blast, cause my city won't last. I'm a new man, no turning back now.
I'm gonna push forward, keep moving along, straight in